Hello everybody, this is Kelly Stamps. Or should I say 50-cent stamps, because that is my decreased net worth since being used by online dates. Now I know what you're thinking. People are still dating during this time? Okay, you know what? I have needs. Food, water, shelter, tiramisu, and believe it or not, I do need companionship. You know, I might be an introvert who thrives on being alone. I rarely leave this apartment, but it's kind of necessary for human survival. We need to actually go out there and talk to people. It's not healthy for me to keep humping every single object in my apartment. It's been the corner table. Last week it was the pillow. Today it was the sheep. That poor thing, this sheep ottoman has seen everything. Why else do you think it looks outside of the window all melancholic all day long? It's time to fix this problem. And I decided I have to go on Bumble. Well, no, I didn't, actually. I fell for cute marketing. I was walking down the street and I saw a little sign and it was this yellow thing and it said, "Winter is rough, dating shouldn't be." And I said, "Oh, that is the cutest shit I've ever seen." So I downloaded Bumble. And then I got used. Let me tell you how. So I had a match and he was about 0.2 miles away. I thought, he must be in the area. And at the time, it was like 6 p.m. It's a beautiful evening. The sun is setting. There's like pink skies and it's cold, but it's not the worst. You know, it's a beautiful day to just walk around. And you know what? I think a walking date is so cute because you don't have to sit down and commit to a dinner with someone who you may not like. Money isn't spent. I kind of feel not slightly bad. Let me correct that. I empathize with men now in terms of your spending regarding dating, which will be kind of the major point of this video. So I want a healthy debate in the comment section, like I said. I'm just gonna be frank with you, okay? People have been coming out of the woodworks asking me for money. Why are they asking this? Well, if you're a new viewer, hello. I have a playlist called 1-800-STAMPS Tech Support where I teach my students how to start a channel. I openly disclose how much money I make on here. Bottom line, a lot of people know how much money I make. It doesn't bother me. However, I don't know what to say to people when I meet them on online dates and they ask what do I do for a living. I don't want them to go look me up online and see my entire channel. I want them to get to know me, not the extension of me, you know? So hear me out. I matched this guy, says he's 0.2 miles away. Beautiful evening, right? I said, "Hey, this is random, but do you want to go on a walk with me perhaps one evening?" He goes, "Yes." I'm like, oh. He responded right away. Now, I think it's a good sign when someone responds right away to you. I think it's good that they're showing interest. On the other hand, this was kind of a red flag. He responded basically before I even pressed send. Maybe he's desperate. Maybe it's Maybelline. I don't know. You know, I think texting games are pretty silly. If I like someone and they like me, we should respond back in a timely manner. And I have girlfriends who are like, "I think I'm gonna wait 3 hours to respond to him because I don't want him to think I'm too interested." Girl, you better show interest before he loses it. But that's just my opinion. And same goes for the whole too busy thing. If someone says, you know, a guy, "I'm too busy to text back." If Michael Jackson is dead, still releasing fire songs, and I can't get a text back from you, you're just not interested. That's fine, just be honest about it. I digress. So this man responds back, lightning speed, "Yes." I said, "Okay. When are you thinking?" Is I'm gonna go out tonight, but that might be too last minute. He goes, "Yes, I'm eating dinner right now." Viewers, underline me saying, I'm eating dinner right now. I'm not hungry. I'm just gonna go out for a little, stroll around town for about an hour. You're welcome to join me. I am in athletic clothing. He goes, "I will also wear athletic clothing." And this is a cute, safe idea. Outdoors, a little walk. This is cute. Wait till you hear more. So it's 8 p.m. and I'm at our meeting point that I suggested. I said, let's meet outside of Mike's Pastry. I'm sitting here like, it's so obvious that I'm meeting someone from online. And I want to be cool, I don't want to be that weirdo who's just waiting for their online date. So I try to blend in better. I act like the Italian man outside. "Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? What's up, buddy? Yeah. Maybe I was doing such a good job with my impressions that he thought I was an Italian person in North End because he actually walked right past me. I said, "Hello," let's call him Albert. "Albert." "Oh, hey." I said, "Hey." He goes, "So what do you do for a living?" Whoa. Let's just slow down a little bit. Why is he asking me this as the first words out of his mouth? Let me translate. How much money do you have? Or even better, how much respect do I give you? I said, given what I just told you about people acting real funny since I've been doing YouTube, I have reason to keep it under wraps, okay? I think we all should keep our lives under wraps until you get to know someone a little bit better. I said, I'm a video editor. He's like, oh, for what company? My own company. I am self-employed and I provide video editing services. Did I lie though? Did I lie? I am self-employed and I have to edit this video that you're watching. That's enough information. He starts asking more, he goes, so do you live alone? This is rubbing me the wrong way, okay? So I'm just like, let's just walk. You know, I like to keep my life a little bit under wraps before I meet someone. He's like, no, I totally get that. Yeah, that's cool. So were your roommates like excited when you told them that you were meeting me? This guy's smart. He's trying to figure out, if I live alone, do I have my own place? And I'm a really bad liar. I don't want to say, yeah, I have roommates when I don't. And I just said, no, I don't have roommates. I live alone. So this is where it goes downhill. Keep in mind, I said, this is just my athletic walk in the evening. I'm not trying to eat, I'm not trying to go grab a drink anywhere. Multiple reasons, I just ate, and I'm not dressed to go inside of a bar. I was in like this exact same sweater with athletic pants. But now, he goes, do you want to eat? I said, oh no, I'm not hungry. He goes, well, I'm kind of hungry. I said, okay, well, I mean, I just don't really want to sit down for dinner right now. I can grab a drink maybe. He's like, do you want to go to this restaurant? Not really, but okay, I know a place where I can grab a beer and not feel awkward and you can have your dinner. You can feast all you want. I suggested a bar that was kind of near like Union Oyster House area. So I thought this won't be as awkward. It ended up being awkward. I'm chugging my little Sam Adams and he's just going at his food. Eating like a wombat. So I'm just sipping my beer and I hate the sounds of people chewing like that. I felt obligated to order something to eat. I did not want to, but he kept insisting. He goes, you should order something. I'm like, okay, I'll order fish and chips. You know, they're only $10. I'll order that. So I get my fish and chips. I don't touch them because I am completely filled up. He goes, can I have some of your fish? By all means, okay? He just starts eating it. This is so light. So the bill comes and he looks kind of uneasy. I forgot my wallet. I felt my heart sink into my butt. Hold on 1 second. He knew this whole time from the moment we met to now that he did not have a payment method. I felt kind of used. So I quickly responded. I looked up, I said, you don't have your wallet? Yeah, I actually don't have it. I don't believe that. Look, I was just really excited to meet you, so I rushed out as soon as I could. I said, but if you didn't have your wallet, if you didn't have a means to pay, we could have just rescheduled. This wasn't even like a real set date. Like this was so random and spontaneous. This was supposed to be a walk, but you asked to meet at dinner. Whatever. So at this point, I get my card out. There's no point in arguing with him. If he doesn't have his wallet, he doesn't have his wallet. The date is very much over at this point. I just want to go home, get away from this guy. He was eating like a wombat. There was just no chemistry, okay? I start walking home and he's like, which way are you going? I said, which way are you going? He goes, I walk this way. I said, okay, I'm gonna walk this way. Any person who understands social cues would pick up on, okay, she does not want to be with me. He goes, oh, I can walk that way with you. I said, no, I'd rather walk alone. It takes a lot for me to be assertive, especially to a stranger from the internet who can like, I don't know, body slam me. He goes, I mean, I'm not like some creepy dude. Creepy dudes usually say that. I said, look, I would really appreciate it if you let me walk home alone. It doesn't take long for me to get home from here. He does not care. He proceeds to follow me anyway. So what do? I walk into an entirely different apartment building. One place that I actually saw when I was first looking at places here. When I got there, I was thinking, wow, I should have lived here. This is a much better lobby. Well, I had a good time with you. And he kind of stepped in front of me. You know when someone's expecting a good night kiss? He's like, all right, well, I had a really good time with you. And I was like, yeah, good night. And he looked offended because I was dodging being touched. He just kept trying to put his hand on the lower of my back and on my hips. Ooh. And the plot thickens. So I go to bed, I wake up the next day, and I have a couple of messages from him saying, I had such a good time with you, smiley face. I had such a great time. Of course you had a great time. You met your sugar mama. That's weird, you know, I'm just not in the mood. I don't want to talk to this guy. I felt used. I felt kind of hurt. I don't feel obligated to respond to somebody to let them know that there's no second date if it's so obvious. Like, this is just so bad. How do you even think that there's a chance of this continuing? But he does something which he thinks will give him a second chance. Cha-ching! I get a notification on Venmo. He paid me back. He paid me $45, fish and chips. Huh. I thought, okay, that was unexpected. It was nice, but I mean, kind of weird with the timing. I figured, well, he might as well just let me pay for it and let it be. I think he did this to try to extend the romantic connection, which wasn't there in my opinion, but whatever. Well, if you're gonna pay me back, I'll accept. So, bloop, I accept. Hours later, I notice that I get a notification, and this is what it says. Albert requests $27. Why would you send me the total and then request half of it back? So I just press decline. He requests again. This time he comments, you owe me $27. This little knuckle. I go to Bumble to see if he sent me anything. I want to communicate to him, you know? So I go to Bumble. He unmatched me. Oh. He's big mad. He's mad that I didn't respond to him. He's mad that I didn't try to kiss him when he forcibly tried to follow me home. He's trying to find me on Venmo to communicate and get half of the date back after I paid for it. Then he, ooh, child the ghetto. So then he strikes a third time. I responded because I don't have time for crusty, dusty people in my life. I said, and you owe me 2 hours of my life back, but I'm not getting that. This Venmo request is almost as sloppy as the way you eat. I wish I would give you $27 of my hard-earned money. Why would you even pay me the total then request half? With the Chihuahua avatar in the hoodie looking pissed as hell. Like, what kind of cheap shit? Okay, there's so many ways this could have gone better for him. He should have just let it be. First of all, he shouldn't have met me at all. If I can go back in time, I would undo that. Guys, I went to dinner. I forcibly got dragged to dinner. I paid for the dinner. He thought paying me back would help later in the day, which is really weird, and then he requested half back when he realized, oh, that didn't work. Like, why would you do that? I was hoping he would respond back. He didn't. And then I decided, let me just block him. Ooh. Oh my god. So then I go online. I googled Reddit space, man requests me on Venmo after date. There are so many news stories of this happening. I am disgusted. Venmo charging girl for date after ghosting me. I thought he was writing about me, but this happened 2 years ago, so I was like, whew, okay. This easily could have been written about me though. Get this. Last week I went on a dinner date with a girl from a dating app. The interest in the date was mutual and she came up with the place where she wanted to go. Okay, this isn't the same though. He wanted to go, but the date seemed to go decently well and we discovered we had a fair amount in common with each other. Okay, so they actually got along on their date. Before our date, she would respond normally within the hour. I've been ghosted before and I usually take it in stride, but he's pissed about this one for whatever reason. He basically goes, too long didn't read, here's a version of it. A girl went on a date with him, it actually went fine. Nothing really went wrong, you know, she wasn't eating like a wombat or anything. It was pretty positive vibes, but when the bill came, I paid for it, he said, and he was pissed the next day because she didn't follow up with him. Boo. Who? It's a first date. No one owes anybody anything on the first date. I think no matter who you are, the person asking the person out on the date should have a line in their budget for dating. I have a few guy friends. They literally tell me I have a budget for dating because if you're actively trying to meet someone, you need to go on a lot of dates, okay? You're gonna end up spending money. Oh my God. So the responses are thankfully logical people saying, hold on a second, you're mad because she didn't follow up with you and you want a refund? This is severely lacking in class and taste. Pursue it after. You would be better off paying for an escort service. Wow, I find this petty and I would not expect her to pay. I always offer to pay my half, but if she didn't, just deal with it. This is beyond petty. You may have your money back, but you sound like a really immature prick. I'm actually not surprised that she didn't like you based on your posts. You're talking about $20, like the $27. Are you for real? I'm not surprised you're single at all. Oh, this is just trifling. Ugh. Trifling behavior. And I am never going outside again.